what is the one quality that would be the greatest blessing? The one quality that I think is the most important, whether it's something we receive by blessing or something we cultivate, is surrender. Because all of the suffering that we experience and the suffering that we bring on to others is because we are so stuck and so attached. I think the one most important quality is surrender. Because surrender enables us to actually let go so that we can experience the flow of the universe. Think about being in a boat, and you're rowing your boat, and you're rowing and you're rowing and you're rowing with all of your energy and all of your time and all of your resources and everything you've got to get that boat to go in the direction you want it to go. And you open your eyes after some time and you realize you're in exactly the same spot that you were before. And you realize that the reason you're not getting anywhere is the boat is actually tied to the shore. So no matter how much you row, no matter how much energy you expend, how much effort, you can't actually go anywhere, get anywhere, because you're tied to the shore. And that's how so many of our lives sadly go. We're stuck. We're stuck. We're stuck with these cords of what we want, how we want it, when we want it, the vision that we have of how things should be, how other people should act, how the universe should be. That ego, that attachment keeps us stuck. Surrender is to untie yourself. Surrender is to say there is a flow in the universe, like there is a flow in the river. And in order to get anywhere, I have to untie myself from the shore and align myself with the flow of the river. So for me, on a personal note, I have found that my peace, my joy, my freedom, my life is the most stuck when I don't surrender. Is the most stuck when I'm literally attached with these karmic cords of tension to how I think things should be, or to a vision that I have of who I think I am, some false identity. And so I would put surrender number one. But then, of course, in order to even know you need to surrender, in order to even know you're stuck, in order to know how to untie the cord, we need wisdom. We need gyan. So maybe gyan above surrender, because gyan would be that which would teach us that we need to surrender. So they go together, they're not separate. that knowledge, that wisdom, that truth that shows us, look where you are stuck. Look at these cords that are holding you. You know, one of my favorite truisms about life is, if you and I are each holding on to different ends of a cord, there's tension between us, we're pulling. It doesn't actually require both of us to let go for all of the tension in that cord to dissipate. Only one person has to let go, and 100% of the tension is over. So gyan is that which doesn't wait for the other guy to let go. Gyan is that doesn't wait for he should say sorry first. Why doesn't she do it? Why do I have to do it? When are they going to make it up to me? Gyan is that says, I am karmically stuck with this cord that is attaching me to this other person, to this other act, to this thing that happened or I want to happen, to this conflict. And all of that tension in the cord is because I'm pulling on it. Can't blame anyone else. If I simply let go, samne wale jo bhi karenge, it doesn't matter what someone else does. By me letting go, all of the tension in the cord is gone. So gyan, or wisdom, and then surrender, I think are the two most powerful, perhaps, and I'm sure if we sit here all night I'll keep thinking of more, but really powerful virtues that most of us don't have, that if we had, we'd be so much happier. We'd be so much more peaceful. And the beautiful thing about surrender is, a lot of us think that surrender means I'm giving up. That I'm just giving up. I don't have it in me. I can't do it. I can't handle it. Forget it. Surrender is not giving up. It's not giving in. It's not conceding. It's none of those things. Surrender is simply saying there is a flow of the universe. And for me to try to row and row and row and use all of my life while I am stuck to the shore, attached to the shore, is nothing but a colossal waste of time and energy. That's all surrender is. It doesn't make you weak. It actually makes you strong. Because those who can't let go are the ones who are weak. The strength is in knowing wherever that river of life is going, if I can go with it, then I'm really going to be in line with my Dharma. Then I'm not metaphorically rowing my boat upstream and getting nowhere. So it's that strength and that wisdom to actually be able to see and then to let go. And then of course we've got the power of the flow of the river of life to flow through us and take us where we need to go.